Welcome back to Pakapakanthi Parkrun. Today isn't a new park run, but we've got something special lined up. Can we get a sub 25-minute time? And most importantly, can we get a Pakapakanthi Parkrun PB? Let's get into the video and find out whether we can or not. Good morning from the Adelaide CBD. Today is pageant day, which means it is very busy in and around the city. So we've decided to go back to Pakapakanthi Parkrun. So in today's video, we're going to be trying to beat our time from 2 months ago, and hopefully after all of the training over the 2 months, we should be able to do it. Last time we ran this park run, we got a time of 25 minutes and 26 seconds, and we got a position of 158. So it is definitely doable, as we've been running pretty quick times recently, but fingers crossed we can do it. So now let's find out, and I'll take you back to the studio where I'll go through the course. The park run is an out and back course, all on trail paths around the Pakapakanthi Park. And as you can see, there's a little bit of elevation, then it goes back down, and then once you do that U-turn at the far end, it'll then go back up, and then the final bit is downhill. So the elevation gain is approximately 16 meters, so very flat and a good one if you are looking for a PB, but we'll be able to beat our time today. But now, before I take you through the Pakapakanthi stats from our previous run, let me take you through my overall park run stats. Starting off with the number of park runs, which is now 85 at 62 different locations. My best finish position is still 4th, set in 2023 in Zielony Jar, Poland, and my fastest times range from 22:32 all the way down to 23:09. But today, we're obviously not trying to beat any of those times, but instead we're trying to beat our time from last time here at Pakapakanthi Parkrun. As you already know, my fastest time here at Pakapakanthi was 25 minutes and 26 seconds, but there's a couple of other stats which we are looking to beat today too, so I'm going to take you through them. You may already know a couple of these if you did watch the video from a couple of weeks ago, so go back and check that one out after this one. But our fastest time at Pakapakanthi was 25 minutes and 26 seconds, and we came in a position of 158, so that's another thing we're trying to beat today. My age grade percentage was 50.72% when we ran it last time, and the pace on average was 5 minutes and 5 seconds per kilometre. So there's a few stats there which we are looking to beat today, but hopefully if we get a PB, it should be all of them, maybe not the position, because that obviously depends on how many people are there on the day. But let's see how we get on, and let's head to the run. So as you can see, the day was pretty cloudy again, and it is a fairly busy park run, so you want to try and get as close to the front if you are going for a PB. Obviously I sat a little bit further back because my time of 25 minutes is obviously a lot slower than the people who are at the front, probably getting between sort of 17 and 20 minutes, which is crazy. But we're about to set off, so in 3, 2, 1, we are off, and the timer has started. Can we get our PB for today? We'll have to find out. But so far, we've had a much quicker start than the previous time because we actually got caught up sort of in the middle of the pack and stuck behind a couple of people. However, I stayed out to the right so that I could overtake people pretty easily there at the start, and we've come out at a decent pace. So hopefully, if we can hold this for the whole of the park run, we should be getting a new PB. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you every 1 kilometre. I'm going to tell you my pace after that kilometre, my time that it is currently, and also the elevation during that kilometre as well, so we can see just how well we are doing and whether the elevation is affecting us or not too. But a good start so far, so I'll see you now at 1 kilometre in. We are now 1 kilometre into this park run, and we ran that at a pace of 4 minutes and 54 seconds. So we're definitely ahead of time right now by 6 seconds, which is good news. The elevation was plus 7 meters too, so it does actually gradually go uphill. You don't really notice it while you're running. It is a pretty flat one, but over that 1 kilometre, we did go up 7 meters. So that's good, because on the way back, there's going to be a -7 for that last kilometre. So far, so good. 4:54 is going to give us under that 25 minutes, so that's a good one to beat as well, and hopefully we can keep this up until the very end. But if you do want any more information on the elevation or on my Strava paces, you can go and check out my Strava in the description below, so I'll leave a link to that. So if you do want to go and follow, hit that follow, and I have park runs from each week and all of the information about them on there too. So that is kilometre 2 complete, this time at a pace of 4 minutes and 49 seconds, so even quicker than the previous kilometre. We are doing well quite now as our time is 9 minutes and 43 seconds, which is actually 27 seconds quicker than our target time right now. So we are absolutely smashing it. The elevation is now a -3 over that last kilometre. So the reason for that is because when you go towards the corner, that is where the elevation goes up. And because we've now passed that corner, we are heading our way back down towards where we started before we'll do the U-turn and head back on this run. So we expected that one to be a little bit quicker, especially as we're going a bit more downhill. So hopefully we can keep up at this pace when we are turning around and heading our way back up. But we will have to see. And if you are enjoying this review so far, do make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you are new, and comment down below whether you think I am going to be able to beat this time or not, because so far it is looking good. Here we go again, another strong kilometre, running at a pace again of 4 minutes and 49 seconds. So again, smashing it over this kilometre. The elevation was probably just about the same at 0 metres, so it did go up and down a little bit, but overall it levelled at 0. And we're now at 43 seconds ahead of schedule, which is amazing. So if we keep like this, that will be perfect. The main reason for this was probably as well because it was tarmac paths, most of it. So you may have noticed in the video, a lot of it went onto tarmac, and now we're obviously back onto the trail paths. But as you go towards the further end, well, back towards the way you started, the path isn't quite as nice. But hopefully, if we can keep at this pace, we should be smashing the time, whether it be on hard standing concrete or on trail paths. Kilometre 4 puts us at a pace of 4 minutes and 51 seconds. So that is slightly slower than the previous ones. So that is probably because we are now going uphill. And kilometre 4, I always find, is one of my slowest. It's either 3 or 4, depending on how I'm feeling on the day. So I expected this one to be a bit slower. It was also going a little bit uphill, so we went up by 3 metres, so not much really at all. But we are still doing really well, as we are currently 58 seconds ahead of our target time. So if we were to lose it now, we must have such a poor ending to this run. But I think we should be okay, fingers crossed. But from last time, I remembered it was pretty windy actually on that last section where you sort of curve around back to the start. Hopefully it's not too windy that it slows us down by such a long amount of time. But it's looking like we could actually get very close to 24 minutes. So we were trying to get a sub 25, but if we can keep like this, we could potentially even get under a sub 24. So we'll have to see. And now we are coming in towards that final sprint finish on those trail paths, and you can see up ahead is that finish line. So we should be able to smash it. It did not slow us down that curve whatsoever, and we are picking the pace up to under 4 minutes per kilometre pace right now for the sprint finish. So we are absolutely flying right now. We probably could have done a much quicker time if we paced ourselves a little bit better. We had a lot left in the tank there right at the end, and we're about to cross the finish line, and we're just out of the 24-minute time. We get a time of 24 minutes and 5 seconds. So absolutely smashed it. Beat our PB from last time by 1 minute and 21 seconds. That last kilometre was -7 metres of elevation too, which obviously makes it a lot nicer when you're ending on a little bit of a downhill slope. But I'm really happy with that time. Next time, maybe we should be aiming for a sub 24, because we're obviously at only 5 seconds off of that. But I did really enjoy the park run, and it is great to see that I've improved over the 2 months of running by 1 minute and 21 seconds. I'm really pleased with that. So hopefully we can start working our way down now into the 23-minute time. So you're gonna have to check out the next ones to see whether we can beat 24 minutes or not. But Now let me take you through a quick summary and we'll compare the stats from our previous run to this run too. And although we did smash our time from the last time we were at Pakapakanthi, last week's was actually even quicker than this time, so you should go back and check that one out if you haven't watched it already. But now it is time to compare our stats from our previous run. So we looked at the stats at the start, and now let's look at the end and see how much we have improved by. So starting off with the time, which obviously we got a time of 24 minutes and 5 seconds, which was a minute and 21 seconds quicker than the previous run. So we absolutely smashed that target of 25 minutes and 26 seconds. Our position also decreases down to 102nd rather than 158th. So we dropped 56 positions in that one too. And our grade percentage increases by 2.84%. So far, so good. The pace also increases. So our average pace previously was 5 minutes and 5 seconds, and it's dropped down now to 4 minutes and 49 seconds per kilometre, which is crazy, especially if you have a look back to like Fire Service College from maybe a couple of months ago when I was running about 27 minutes in my park run time. So I have dropped nearly 4 minutes so far off of my time. So I am absolutely buzzing about how it is going at the moment. And so now let me take you through my overall park run stats, where pretty much nothing has changed, but the number of park runs does increase to 86. The locations stay the same because obviously we've done this one before. And my best finish position and times are all the same too, as our time today didn't beat any of those, but we were able to get a new Pakapakanthi park run PB. But I do hope you all enjoyed this park run video. Obviously it's a little bit different to when we do a new park run. It's not quite as review style, it's more of a challenge, seeing whether we can actually beat our previous time. So let me know down in the comments whether you prefer this style or whether you prefer the other style where I'm trying out new park runs. And if you did enjoy this one, you should actually go and check out last week's, as we were at Pakapakanthi River Park Run trying to get an Aussie PB, so you can see whether we actually managed to do that or not. And in that river there's actually dolphins and turtles and stuff too, so it's a really cool one to go to, really flat and a pretty easy one as well, maybe even easier than this one. You'll have to let me know what you think. Or you can go and check out all of the other park runs in the worldwide park run playlist, which has them from the UK, Australia, it's got them some in Asia as well. So we've got plenty of park runs in that playlist right now. Obviously we've got 62 because that's the number of locations which we have done. And if you did enjoy, I'd really appreciate it if you smash that like button and subscribe if you are new, as it goes a long way to supporting the channel, especially as we're quite small right now. I'm looking to grow the channel and make better and better park run videos, so I do appreciate it if you do hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed already. But next week we're staying within the Adelaide CBD, and we're actually going to head up north to Torrens River Park Run, which I think is an undulating one, so we'll have to see how we get on there and how close to our park run PB time we can get. So I'll see you all next week with another park run video.